are leaving. We're leaving Paris and we're going to Milan. We just boarded our flight. It's 10:33 in the morning and we've been up since like 6. But the flight to Milan is only like an hour, so we'll be there shortly and we'll go from there. Bye. So this was our hotel lobby. Really, really cute. Very small but quaint. We made it to Italy. Ciao! This is our room. Much bigger than the last room that we had. My actual favorite part of this room is the windows. This is so Italian. The way the windows open. And then look at the terrace. Let me try to focus it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's just so cute. I love it. I do love it. And then it's my brother. This is me. The bathroom's cute. You can kind of still see me in the reflection. We have a, how do you say it? A bidet? I don't know, child. And then here's me again. Here's a little area over here for like whatever we need, I guess. And that's the room. That's the room. We're going to the Duomo later. Duomo. Hopefully we're about to go get some food right now though, because I'm starving. Ooh, child. My head is itching. My hair growing. All right, y'all. And I was really obsessed with these towel heating racks that they had above the toilet. It's so nice. It keeps your towel warm for when you get out the shower. So me and my brother are on our way to go grab food. I'm just taking in the Italian view. We're in this pretty cool Uber that has like seats across from us. It looks like a lot of the Ubers in Italy are like this. So here's a little bit of footage of me and my brother after we got out the Uber, just walking around. We're on our way to this extremely cute cafe. I will link it on the screen. The food was great. The ambiance was 10 out of 10. Ugh, I just loved Milan. Now let's talk about how fresh the food is. That's fresh guac, that's tartare, and the best Capri salad I've ever had in my life. The mozzarella was stunning. So now we are actually headed to the Duomo. We had a reservation for the rooftop deck. Me and my brother were just really intrigued by the city, so we actually decided to walk there. It was about a 25-minute walk, but we saw some really cool things along the way. I'll just insert some clips of some of the things that we saw. I really, really like this city. Very walkable city. It was very beautiful. I love the architecture. And here is the one and only Duomo. It is very, very beautiful. We did go up to the roof. Here are some clips of us walking up to the roof. It is a lot of steps, and I will insert clips of when we actually made it to the very top of the cathedral. We were able to catch a bit of the sunset from the Duomo roof, which you know I loved. It was so beautiful. And here we are. After many steps, we made it to the very top. We are at the very top of the Duomo. The roof was pretty slanted. I was afraid I was going to fall, but very nice views of the entire city of Milan from up here. Our ticket did allow us access into the Duomo, which is just a cathedral. After we came off the rooftop, it was beautiful. Here's some footage of the inside. So after the Duomo, we went home and quickly changed into our clothes for dinner, and here we are on our way to dinner. We're on our way to dinner. I'm getting Italian pasta for the first time. I'm so excited. This was my first Aperol Spritz in Italy, and I just love this moment. It was great. This was our stunning view of the Duomo from our dinner table, and I will insert the name of the restaurant. Here is a picture of my pasta. I couldn't pronounce it if I tried, and that is veal on top. It was delicious. This is us actually walking out of dinner and getting to see the Duomo at night. It honestly is just as beautiful at night as it is during the day. After this, we called it a night and went back to our hotel. Good morning, guys. We're in day 2 of Milan. We're gonna go to this cafe next to our hotel, get something quick to eat. Then we're gonna go to Santa Maria del Grazi to see the Last Supper. So far we're loving Italy. Like, I love Italy. They're so nice to Americans. And my brother is half Italian. Well, he's a fourth Italian because his dad, who's my stepdad, is half Italian. His grandmother is fully Italian. So he's tapping into his roots, you know what I mean? We had pasta last night. Delicious. We also now love veal. We had fried veal last night. Sounds very weird, but it was delicious. Today we're gonna finally try pizza. So I'll let you know how that goes, because I heard that their pizza is really different from ours. So we'll see what happens. So after we left the Last Supper painting, me and my brother went to the Starbucks Reserve Roastery to grab food and a beverage just for a little snack. So after this, we walked across the street to the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele, which is one of the most famous fashion districts in Milan and in the world. Then we ended our day at the Navigli, which is right off the water, to get dinner and gelato. And although we didn't get a chance to make it to Florence on this trip, the Navigli definitely gave me Florence vibes. It was honestly so beautiful and so romantic. And while I was standing on the bridge, I noticed that there were locks on the bridge. And since they took the lock bridge down in Paris, you know I had to get a lock and write my soon-to-be last name on it. I'm getting married in 2024, so I did write Saunders 2024 on the lock. I was really excited to put the lock on the bridge. As you can see, the whole purpose is to put the lock on the bridge and throw the key in the water. It kind of just signifies the forever behind our union. This is me struggling a little bit to get it on, but I did eventually get it on, and then I threw the key in the water. I love you so much, Jeremy, if you're watching this. Love you, babe. So after our bridge experience, this is where we went for dinner. We did get some more pasta, which was okay, and I had my first Italian pizza, which did not have sauce on it. I would not recommend. We went to get gelato, which was 10 out of 10, and then we called it a night. We're on our way to Rome. We landed safely in Rome. It was about a 45-minute flight from Milan. This is us in our Uber on the way from the airport to our hotel. It is about a 50-minute ride from the airport. It's pretty far out from the city of Rome. But honestly, I immediately just started to fall in love with this city the moment we got there. I just loved how much greenery and foliage there is in Rome. Oh, I really love Rome. It was my favorite part. We made it to Rome. Quick room tour. Still your standard European small room. Cute little mirror over there. It's like a little chest. My favorite part is the window. Oh my gosh. Why do I love these windows so much? So you can open it and look. So European. And then you can close the shutters. I don't want to. If you want to make it dark, you can close the shutters and then like close the windows. But I want them open because I love the natural light. We in Roma. We in Roma. Hey girl. I don't know who that is, but she's sweet. So we did not waste any time. We immediately went to the Pantheon. It was honestly very surreal to be standing in front of this. We've seen so many pictures of it. To be in front of it felt like an outer body experience for me. We did go inside of the Pantheon. It was a huge dome. We didn't stay in here very long, but it was definitely super dope to see this in real life. From there, we walked over to the Trevi fountain, which was really cool. There was a lot of people there, but it was really beautiful to see in real life. So afterwards, we continued walking around, just exploring. We ran into this beautiful garden-like plaza. We then went to Fumi Fountain, which you can see over to the right-hand side. It is located in Piazza Novana. So we did just stay in the area and get food and drinks after looking at the fountain. So our next morning started at the crack of dawn. We had a guided tour at 8 a.m. at the Vatican. This is St. Peter's Square. I'm just going to insert some clips of us entering into St. Peter's Basilica. This was by far my favorite part of my entire trip to Europe. I absolutely loved St. Peter's Basilica along with the Vatican. Never in my life have I ever been so moved by something historical before, but this just hit different for some reason. This is us walking up to the top of St. Peter's Basilica. It is just so stunning and so beautiful. I'm going to insert some clips of us walking up the stairs. If you've ever gone to the Vatican before, you know exactly what steps I'm talking about. It was really, really hectic, but I'm so glad we walked to the top, and I would do it again, despite feeling like I was walking sideways up the stairs. So we made it to the top. To be able to see all of Rome from the top of the church, it was really, really, really just humbling and so beautiful. You can see all of St. Peter's Square from up here. I'm going to insert a clip of the square. Let me see right here. So, so, so beautiful. After this, we did go inside of the basilica. This is actually where Peter the Apostle is buried, and it honestly just gave me chills. I was speechless. This was so incredible. I really just stood in admiration of just the architect and the detail and the art and the gold and it just was so beautiful. I really couldn't gather myself. I just was so overwhelmed by all of its beauty. I really would highly recommend doing a guided tour. There's no way I would have had this type of experience if I was just walking through on my own. So now we are walking to the Vatican. As you may or may not know, St. Peter's Basilica and the Vatican are close by, but they're not the same thing. So that's our lovely tour guide with her green flag, and this is us entering the Vatican. This is kind of just a model of the entire thing, the Basilica and the Vatican. And I'm just going to insert clips of us walking through the Vatican. There was so much art. Honestly, after having come from the Louvre, I just was so overwhelmed with art already. This just added to that. It was incredibly beautiful though. These are orange trees. I don't know if you can see the oranges on the trees, but we continued all the way through and loved the Vatican. I really, really did. The most stunning part of it all. Loved it. So after the Vatican, we were famished. It was a lot of walking and a very long day. But when I tell you this is the best food I've ever had in my life, they make the pasta right in front of you. This is a must visit. You have to get the ravioli and the cacio e pepe. I still have not recovered from how good that was. The best ever. So after we ate, we really needed to walk off those carbs. So we just walked around Rome a little bit more. We did stop and get some more gelato, but I do not have footage of that. We stopped in front of Piazza Venezia, which is honestly just an iconic moment of its own. So this is day 3 and our last day in Rome, as well as our last day in Europe. It is Colosseum Day. I was super excited about this as somebody from Virginia who grew up seeing the Hampton Coliseum all the time. It was really cool to see the real thing. This was inside. It was really, really dope. This was an amazing experience. Here we are walking to the Roman Forum, which was included in our Colosseum tickets. This is the vineyard that is right beside the Forum. It was so beautiful and so peaceful. This is an overlook right next to the Forum where you can see really great views of Rome. And this was the Forum. It's so crazy to think that the first Olympic Games were held here. This was a really, really cool experience. Here's another view of it from the other side. After we left there, we went to grab lunch and then we headed over to the Spanish Steps, which were really cute. It was a really nice day, nice weather. It was really just nice to be over there. They have a lot of really nice stores. And this was the last thing we did. We headed back to the hotel and prepared for our flight back to New York, which was the next morning. And here we are at the airport waiting to board our flight. I honestly love traveling so much, but I was really ready to go home after this long 10-day trip. It was amazing though. Thanks for watching.